Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Again, it's still December 7th, 2019. 78 years. I just wanted to bring this up again. I know I brought it up in my first video, but it's 78 years since the attack on Pearl Harbor, which brought us into World War II. I'm going to talk about that really quickly for a second, okay? So you had a lot of the American people did not want to be any part of World War II. They wanted to stay out of it, okay? And we were more of an isolationist nation, and so they had basically, the people had said no, we don't want no part of it. And so the sneak attack on Pearl Harbor, and it just so happened that all of our aircraft carriers were not in port when the attack happened, conveniently. But we did lose ships and we did lose men, obviously, on that day. 2,400 sailors died that day. So a lot of people were killed, and that brought us into World War II. And I think it was the emperor, or not the emperor, it was like the head of the military over there in Japan at the time, had said that he thought the only thing that they had done was awaken a sleeping giant. Well, they were not kidding, because once the American people get behind a war machine, you might as well forget about it, because we kick butt and we take names. I mean, there may be a lot of crap going on around this world now, in this country, and a lot of division and diversion and distraction and all this other stuff going on, but people still don't want to mess with America, because what you're seeing a lot. Okay, so here's a great example, and Candace Owens brought this up, and I thought that this was really, really interesting. Once you get out of pockets of areas where, and I don't like to use the word soy boys, but basically that's what it is. You're weak men, okay? Once you get out of certain areas of the country, there's not weak men there. There's real men. And so once you get off the coast, east or west coast, you get out of Washington D.C. and all those, New York City and those type of places that are absolutely run by the liberals. And I'm not like I said, guys, and I'm not affiliated Republican or Democrat, so I don't want you to think that, but I'm going with the mindsets of people. That liberal mindset where, just craziness with the extremeness of it. And not all liberals are bad, please, so don't think that I'm like attacking liberals. But anyway, the people that have bought into that, men are not supposed to be masculine. They're not supposed to act like men, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. But once you get away from certain cities, in certain parts of the country, men act like men. It's just, it is. I will never apologize for being an alpha male. Never. That's what I am. It's who I am. Always have been. And it's just the way it is. And it's there's a lot of craziness. Oh, so I gotta wait, let me just pick up this little petite little flower. Oh, I know, baby girl. I know. Just, you want to say hi to everybody? Huh? This is my daughter's cat. This is Bella. And she loves her cat, and she misses her very much. And Bella's a good cat. She's just a little petite thing, as you can see. She's wasting away. Yes. Yes, you are. You're just wasting away, aren't you? Yes, poor baby. Very upset. You can see that she's just very malnourished, I should say, because Heather's gone. She's just very upset about it. But no, she loves that cat. This cat is her cat. So, but she says to me, well, once I'm done with college, I'm taking my cat. And I said, you can. I mean, because that's her baby. I mean, she's had this cat since she was a little girl, so that is her baby. So she can absolutely take her baby. And this cat loves that girl to death, too. So, anyway, got off track. Sorry about that, guys. Animals will do that to me. So, I definitely am feeling much, much better. I woke up this morning at 11, and I mean, over the last week, I have, be up for an hour and a half, back to sleep. Up an hour and a half, back to sleep. And, back to sleep for 3, 4, 5 hours at a time. And, just it's been crazy. I've just been sleeping a lot. But, so I slept really, really well last night, and I woke up this morning at about 11. And I was actually up till 5. And I did go back to sleep for 3 hours. But I absolutely feel a lot better. Thank you, everybody, for your concern. And everybody's, oh, you need to go to the doctors. With a viral infection, if you got a viral infection, there's really nothing that they can do. It's got to run its course. You just got to go with it, And so, if I felt, I mean, I was definitely a hurting puppy. I'm not gonna lie, and I was not feeling great at all. And and I'm still weak. I'm not gonna lie about that either. I'm very, very weak right now, but I definitely feel better. I may actually even venture out to the store. I haven't been out of the house in 6 days, so a couple things I need to pick up, and so I definitely want to. I may run out to the store after I get this video up and stuff like that. We'll see. I got to get laundry done. That's piling up, but I don't know if I'll maybe I might wait till Monday to do laundry. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, so that's what's happening, and but anyway, I want to hear what you guys think. I mean, there's a whole thing now where they don't want men to act like men, and and here's the other thing, which I think is just absolutely ridiculous. Okay, so and I'm gonna address this one too. So here's a difference between being responsible and not being responsible. So people are saying, oh, well, the white race is being bred out. Okay. So the average white man has, a couple of kids, and that's it. And, your Muslim families will have 8, 10, 12. Your Hispanic families will have large families. A lot of your black families will have large families. Well, a lot of that comes down to, and I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys, a lot of it comes down to responsibility. Okay. When I got together with the kid's mom, and we decided we were going to continue to grow a family, because she already had Josh at that point. Josh was 5 years old when I met her. When we found out that we were having the twins, we made the decision at that point that when either I was going to get a vasectomy if she had a natural birth, or if she had a C-section, she was going to get her tubes tied. Because that was enough. 3 kids is enough. I mean, it is tough trying to raise kids today and give them the things that they need and be responsible as an adult. I mean, I don't know how people do it, to be honest with you. I really, truly don't. People that have huge, huge families, I do not know how they do it. Because, trying to raise 3 children was difficult enough. And so, that's why a lot of white people don't have a lot of children anymore, is because I hate to say it, we're being responsible. Because we go, hey, I can't afford to have, 6 or 7 kids. It's an affordability issue, and try to give your kids what they need, as being responsible, So that's why you see the decline, in white births a lot of the times, is because of people are being, or they're making the decision not to have children and to bring children into this crazy world. I have a cousin that he got married, and him and his wife decided they were not going to have any children. He didn't want to bring any more children into this world. And that's a choice and a decision he made. And I always feel sorry. I'm going to tell you what, and I honestly believe this. This is something that I believe from my heart, being a father. I feel sorry for people that don't have children, because they will never understand that joy. That absolute, complete love for something that you have when you have a child. They'll never experience that, and there's not going to be anybody there that's going to care about them, down the road. Now, don't get me wrong. A lot of times today, if you have 3, let's say you have 3 kids, you're lucky if one of them is going to step up and take care of you. But I think again, it's what you instill in your children as well. And if you instill those values and stuff like that, and we're a good parent, it's a big key right there. If you were a good parent, I think that comes back to you. I really, truly do. So, That's not why I tried to be a good parent. I tried to be a good parent because it was, my responsibility. I wanted those children. I wanted them in this world, and that was an important thing to me. So, just interesting thoughts. And I'm going all over the place here, aren't I? Imagine that. I wanted to sit down and I wanted to talk with you guys. To let you know, I'm feeling a lot better. Like I said, I'm really still really weak. I'm not going to lie. I've probably dropped like 8 pounds, something in that range. I know I just had no appetite. My appetite, I had some crackers earlier, some cheese and crackers earlier, but my appetite's really not there. I ate something just because I knew I needed to eat something. But it's just, but I am drinking my green tea. I've been trying to push fluids a lot. I've been really pushing my fluids. But, like I said, it's, so here's a really cool thing, and I wanted to share this with you. And a really good friend of mine, she made this comment, and I thought this was really cool. She said, sometimes we get sick when we allow ourselves to be sick. And I thought about that for a second, and I thought, you know what, that is a very cool statement, because I've been pushing, and I'm not going to lie, I've been pushing, trying to get things done and trying to get things squared away, and all those things. But, and doing this and that and the other thing too on top of it. But sometimes your body knows when you need to rest. And I definitely needed a recharge. And I'd actually been saying to myself for several weeks, man, I really need to just take some time just to chill. Really, I had been saying that, but I just, I didn't have the time. And so sometimes your body, I think, says, and this is what she had said, sometimes your body says, okay, well, here's the time. And that's why you get sick, so you can rest. And I definitely, this last week, I have got my rest. And, again, like I said today, today's actually the first day I really feel a lot better. Man, I'll tell you what, this was kicking my behind bad. So, yeah, it's just, it's amazing. It's amazing. But that was a really cool concept, and I thought that was really interesting. Something to think about. But, so, your body will take care of you. It generally does. It's a lot smarter than you are. We have a tendency to be stubborn, and, well, I do anyway. It's that freaking German and Dutch. Stubborn and bullheaded, thick-headed. Or as my buddy says, mule-headed. So, anyway, so guys, that's what's going on. I want to just share some random thoughts, do a nice little tea chat. You're seeing it is tea, because I am doing a green tea. I'm not doing a hot tea right at the moment. A nice fire going. It feels awesome. And it's, yeah, like I said, it feels really good not to just feel like total crap. I'll be honest with you. So, but that's what's going on. And so hopefully we'll get back to normal here, and I will slow my pace down. And I have some plans coming up, and I will share those with you as they come. But yeah, life is definitely interesting. Wow. But anyway, I hope everybody's doing well. And again, I want to reflect again really quickly on this day, December 7th. We got dragged into this war, World War II, which did cost a lot of American lives, cost a lot of lives around the world, destroyed a lot of the world. And but those are things that happen, and a lot of people got rich. A lot of people got rich off that war. So selling to both sides, and always think about those things. Always look the hidden agenda behind the door. What's going on behind the doors? What's the agenda? And so those are always things to think about as well. So. But anyway, guys, I am going to jump off here from now because I got my dogs out in the run for the moment, and so I'm going to get them in. And I think I'm going to get dressed and go to the store, but I'm going to get this video up for you guys first. So that's what's happening. Like I said, I do feel better, and I thank you for everybody's concern. And no, I do not have a UTI, and I don't have anything from the cat litter boxes. The cat litter boxes have been sitting in that spot 4 or 5 years. So that's where the cat litter boxes have been. And they'll continue to sit there. And I change the cat litter boxes out periodically. And, you know, when you have 8 cats and they go to the toilet, that's what happens. So, but I get on the cat litter boxes, so don't worry about that. So it has nothing to do with that. It was just a random sickness that hit me, and it got me good. And that happens. What are you going to do? So, anyway, I am going to jump off of here. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you're having a safe weekend. Please, and if you're out there drinking and driving, guys, make sure you have a designated driver, or you take that Uber or taxi. Don't you know, risk driving. It's not worth it. So, anyway, remember, guys, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. It's so important that we tell the people that we care about every single day. Also, remember, guys, STD. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only person in life that can stop you from reaching your goals doesn't have to always be about prepping. It doesn't always have to be about living off grid. It's whatever you're trying to do. The only one that can stop you is you. That's it. Nobody else. Okay? So stay positive. Stay away from that negativity. Because negative people want you to be miserable. They don't want you to be happy. So be happy in spite of them. So I will talk to you all later. I hope everybody's having a great weekend. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.